5 states that left. For Telangana, Milos, I had a virtual conference today, 8:30 in the morning, because the learned AOR is unwell, so he was not here. He called
for the state of
Telangana.
Achha.
He had an operation, so he's not here today. So he told me that he will not be able. So I had a conference at 8:30. They will send me a note by today. So I'll present Telangana by written note, Milos, by tomorrow.
That's all right.
But what are the deficiencies? What are the things? The rest 4 Milos I have updated it by way of this present note before your lordship, Milos. For Punjab, for Rajasthan, and for Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu.
And Tamil Nadu.
Yes, Milos.
Yes, this one's in 10 pages.
Yes, Milos. So I just try to crunch so that it doesn't take much time, Milos. Milos, the details of the ABC centers are on the left. Milos, the last line I would lead. 36,000 dogs have been sterilized in 11 months. That is 33 per month. That is roughly 100 per day. This is in the entire state of Punjab, Milos. So if 100 days, 100 dogs are sterilized, it is not going to have any effect, Milos. It's something which, Milos, is clear from the
waste actually.
It's a waste actually, Milos. So, Milos, therefore, I had suggested that Milos, that 3 municipal corporations on the right side, 4th line.
Kapur, Batala.
Yes,
Kapurthala.
Yes, Milos. They have no ABC centers, so they need to set up ABC centers in at least one municipal corporation should have one. Then, Milos, there is the existing capacity of ABC centers should be fully utilized.
You say it is 1416 per day.
Because that is
Their statement.
Perhaps, because that's why I'm not sure about it, because the affidavit is not very clear. I've written perhaps capacity is 14. It can be
and the utilization is 100.
100, because. So therefore, because what happens, because tables are given in the affidavit, as your lordship sees in March.
Decipher.
Yes, because it's impossible to decipher.
No, that's their effort to confuse.
Or
because that nothing is communicated actually.
Confusion.
Yes, so absolutely.
And so they can say that we have given very minute details.
Very minute details. So one flips through 133 local bodies. Do you have ABC centers? No. Then you find one yes somewhere.
Chaos and confusion.
Yes, Vilas. Because they actually need to sit. Required now. State should examine whether other big cities which may not be municipal corporation also require ABC centers considering the population. Pathankot has a dog shelter with capacity of 75, but there has been no sterilization. Phagwara has ABC center with 67 with zero sterilization. So now, Milos, again, these may be new ABC centers. So these are things which are missing from the state affidavit. So if the state has to take a proactive stand. Now, Milos, dog pounds, Milos. Patinda has 1 dog pound with capacity of 384. At present, it has 0 dogs. Amritsar has 1 dog shelter with capacity of 70 dogs holding 40. Batala has 1 dog shelter with 50 dogs. Therefore, statewide capacity is 550 and totally 90 dogs are housed in the shelter. It is suggested that more dog pounds must be set up. To begin with, municipal corporations should have at least 1 dog pound with 100 or 200 capacity each, so that dogs removed from the institutional areas can be housed in the dog shelters. Now, Milos, third part, regarding removal of stray dogs from institution. Chief Secretary has already instructed the district level committees to identify such public institutions, and the specific officers in charge of these premises have been directed to ensure these perimeters for implementing the direction given by this Honorable Court in true letter and spirit. The concerned department has already issued relevant directions to the concerned district committees to ensure compliance. The concerned committees that have been established are keeping a vigil on the ground position and are tasked to do the needful to implement the direction. In addition, Milos, so and so, Milos. Because it is submitted that there is no identification. There is just directions. There is no identification of stray dogs.
Paperwork.
Yes, Milos, and
paperwork.
Has not come up with any action plan to implement.
Not even paperwork.
Not even nothing.
So as far as the ABC centers matter, in fact, it's not 12, it's actually 19, and I understand it was in the table, that's why it could have got missed. In our affidavit, it's stated that it is 19 centers. So the capacity would increase, my lords, and the number of dogs sterilized.
Capacity, what you are doing? 100 per day. The capacity, even by the conservative estimate, is about 1400.
Well, I have also.
Then what?
I've also spoken to the officials, my lords. They are actually updating all the records also.
What about manpower?
Well, it's manpower. We have, in fact, put it in our first affidavit also, my lords, that there is around 18 operation theaters, 18 veterinary doctors, and 115 dedicated personals which are there. And there is a budgetary allocation also of 11 crores which is made, your lordships.
What about dog catchers? How many dog catchers? How
My
many
lords,
vans?
there are 20 dog catching vehicles, my lords, which are available. my
How many
lords.
persons to operate them?
My lords, there are 150. Affidavit dated 31st of October at page
Okay.
5 and 6.
That happened prior to 7-Eleven, so I haven't seen, Milos.
After
And,
7-Eleven affidavit, nothing is dated.
7-Eleven affidavit, there's nothing, Milos. That
So
your lordship can
that
take it.
information
So-
we've kept here.
So
And-
sorry for that, Milos, because that was prior to this. I have not seen that affidavit.
That's all right.
So, my lords, as far as the plan is concerned, my lords, there is a district level committee which we have formed, which your lordships in the new affidavit at page 52, we have given the full action plan also. I would have updated learned amicus also, my lords. There is an action plan which we have taken for the institution, and the data is getting updated. In fact, I had asked for some kind of a format of the data in which you're getting it. So I would update it. I've got some data here also for the institution. I will update it as and when the information comes.
How
And
many, as per your own information, what is the figure of dogs you captured from the institutions?
my lords, here 130 for Maler Kotla, my lords. It is around. We have to calculate it. How many?
We have captured 109.
108 in Maler Kotla, which is one district. So I have one district, but this information is coming. I'll place it before your lordships, my lords, as and when this information comes.
Very well. Next is state of Rajasthan.
Rajasthan, because there are 28 ABC centers operational in the state of Rajasthan. 27,858 dogs have been sterilized in last
You recollect when these so-called NGOs were arguing,
Yes, sir.
they said that there are only 56 licensed
NGOs.
centers, ABC centers all over the country.
Oh.
How far is that statement?
Because that's why I requested my learned colleague from All India board. Yes, Vilas, Ms. Karia today. Yes, Vilas, because yesterday, your lordships at the end, lordships had seen MCD's statement which was handed over, stating that in October, 8 centers became non-operational because of non-renewal of licenses.
Yes.
So this was not in the affidavit. So I talked to Mr. SD Sanjay sir and said, see, if they have not become operation, AIWB is something which has to be looked into. So I have requested Ms. Karia to be here so that if these applications are made for recognition, because the government can't run it on its own. That is something which is there, because they will have to take help of somebody else. So therefore, there will be NGOs. Their NGOs will have in additional details of ABC centers, manpower, infrastructure, capacity have been mentioned. So, I have not extracted it, but because they have mentioned it, I have just written it is there. A perusal of the chart of the additional affidavit shows number of sterilizations which took place in the year 25. I have just extracted some of them. Bikaner 13,000, Jaipur 8,000, Ajmer 1,700, Bhilwara 4,746, Jodhpur 2,805, Kota 6,984, Udaipur 4,206. Prima facie number of sterilizations may not be adequate. If resources are there, should be utilized to maximum capacity. The state may be directed to do an audit of the existing ABC facility to see if the existing facility centers are fully utilized. At page 3, para 5 of the additional affidavit, it has been mentioned that there is a requirement for additional ABC centers and the state has initiated the tender process. However, details of the said tender process, timelines, places, etc. are not there. Now, as far as dog shelters are concerned, it is not clear from the affidavit as to how many dog shelters pounds are available in the state of Rajasthan and number of dogs which can be housed in the said dog shelters. The state government may consider taking an assessment of available dog shelters and make an effort to set up at least one dog shelter in each of the major cities in the state with a capacity of 100 or 200 dogs so that the dogs removed from the institutional area can be accommodated in the said shelters. Now, as regards institutions, at page 34 to 40 of the affidavit, state has given district-wide information regarding private and government institutions and premises which are secured by boundary wall fencing. It appears that all private government institutions have a boundary wall. Below the word educational is missing. All private government educational institutions have boundary wall and fencing. 989 stray dogs have been picked up from the said institution. The state is also in the process of establishing additional shelter and creation of necessary infrastructure provision for land, manpower, equipment, and recurring financial support, all of which required time due to financial and administrative approvals, the process of which is initiated and is underway to have adequate shelter capacity to accommodate stray dogs on the scale contemplated. However, insofar as the private government hospitals, which are 974 in number, college and medical colleges, which are 935, and public sports complex, details regarding fencing has not been given. So educational institutions, they have done, these they haven't done. 989 stray dogs have been picked up, but they also realize that stray dogs, they need shelters. So the state should come up with a plan of action as to how, where, when they will establish the shelters.
Malaj, the suggestions that have come from the amicus, we'll comply with that. I'm not even addressing your lordships on audit, etc. Some of the information additionally is available in our earlier affidavit, but I see that, Malaj, so I've noted it down. My colleague has noted it down for me. We have, Malaj, 22 dog pounds, Malaj. Out of that 21 have a capacity of 100. This is, Malaj, in our affidavit of 30th October 2025.
All right.
So that's why I missed it, Milos, because it was prior to 7 November, Milos. I'm so sorry.
No, we should have pointed that out. So we have, Malaj, the data is 109 vets, Malaj, 161 dog catching persons, 45 vehicles. This is the data that we have given in our earlier affidavit, Malaj. There is 23 total dog pounds, Malaj, out of which 22 have capacity of about 100, but there's one in Jodhpur which has a big capacity, Malaj, are aware, Malaj, 800 is the capacity there in Jodhpur, Malaj. Also, Malaj, we have on the boundaries of the institutions also our affidavit of 6th of January, the second affidavit really has that 5516 institutions are fenced and boundaries. So, Malaj, we are also, this is work in progress, Malaj. We'll incorporate these suggestions. We have sought some budgetary allocations also, and we'll file an
Number of
update.
vans, 45 in the entire state, hardly be sufficient.
Yes, Malaj, I see that.
Can't,
We have,
you can't tackle the number of dogs with this minuscule number of vans.
please, Malaj.
Unless, even if you have a rough estimate of the dog population,
Yes, Malaj.
you would require, in a city like Jodhpur or Jaipur, you would require no less than 20 in one city,
Yes, Malaj.
at least. How does it work out?
Malaj, we are, Malaj. This is what we have currently, Malaj. We will augment more and we'll file a updated status report also.
Because what the focus of the arguments coming from the NGOs and the dog lovers has been that you have to follow the rules and the capture, neuter, vaccinate and release program.
Please, Malaj.
Unless you have that number of vehicles, that number of manpower,
Yes, Malaj.
how can you manage that?
Yes, Malaj.
Then you will continue to remain in non-compliance of the rules.
Malaj, we see that we are inadequately equipped, Malaj, but we are enhancing our own readiness.
You have not said anything about the vehicles and the manpower.
Malaj, we have this data is from our affidavit,
October affidavit.
30th of October.
45
Malaj.
vehicles.
No, increasing the capacity.
Increasing that.
Yes, Malaj, we have sought budgetary allocation. Lordship, in the next affidavit, we'll put that detail also, Malaj. Whatever is the upgrade we've been able to make, we'll place it for you, Lordships. Grateful.
Because you see, Ms. Vati, what happens
Yes,
is
Malaj.
that if you don't tackle this problem, this will keep on magnifying.
Yes, Malaj.
So every year, the population will go up 10-20% or 10-15%. Then the proportions will become absolutely huge, and the budget, the requirement, the monetary requirements will go
Yes.
multifold. And you are, as a matter of fact, increasing your own problems
Yes, Malaj.
by avoiding this.
And any partial implementation is all waste.
Yes.
Yes, Malaj.
You're doing 100 dogs a day, as Punjab said. No use.
Yes, Malaj.
Not even a needle in haystack.
All right. Next, Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu, there's Greater Chennai and rest, Milos. Greater Chennai Municipal Corporation has 5 AP centers having total capacity of 115 surgeries per day. It is establishing 10 more centers in Chennai. There are 88 ABC centers in municipalities across the state, 59 ABC centers in town panchayat, 37 ABC in gram panchayat under various stages of construction. The state would require additional centers in 25 municipal corporations and 115 municipalities. In the last 3 years, 107,000 etc. dogs have been sterilized, which comes to roughly 35,000 per year. Chart has been sent on email by the Learned Council, which shows that in the year 2025, 16,611 dogs were sterilized in Greater Chennai, which comes to roughly 55 dogs per day. Therefore, the capacity utilization in Chennai is only half. Additional affidavit has been stated that 2 new ABC centers have been established and made functional with capacity of 30 each, and remaining 8 ABC centers would be functional by February 26 with a capacity of 30 each. Insofar as 88 other outside Chennai are concerned, total capacity of the said centers is stated to be 14,072 per month. As against this, only 35,000 dogs per year have been sterilized. The state must take positive steps to address this gap. Numberless dog shelters, rupees 24 crores has been sanctioned for establishing shelters with a capacity of 4,700 animals, and it is proposed to be fully operational within 1 year. Rupees 22 crores has been sanctioned for 72 shelters with 120 capacity, thereby capacity would be 8640 animals. 1 year time would be required. State has acknowledged the need to create more shelters. In the additional note in para 3, where it is mentioned that the existing and proposed shelter capacity under the state funded scheme alone may not be sufficient to meet the long-term establishment requirement, particularly in urban areas. Now, regarding institutions, state has identified various institutions, including educational institutions, and stated that fencing, boundary wall are existing. The affidavit is silent about removal of stray dogs from the said institution. It is admitted in the additional note that I've just quoted it. It is respectfully submitted that with regard to removal of stray dogs from the institutional premises, there is presently no fully functional government animal center with adequate capacity to accommodate such dogs. As the shelter scheme with the adequate capacity to accommodate such dogs as the shelter scheme are still under various stages of implementation, which on completion are expected to provide accommodation to 13,000.
Not even a single dog pound in the entire.
No, my lord. What they have been doing, my lord, we got additional instructions on this. At the moment, in the existing ABC centers, they're having temporary shelters. So now instructions have been given that there must be separate dedicated shelters, at least for these institutional dogs to be taken on priority. And they've said within 6 months it will be done. So that is the instruction which we got after the affidavit was sent. The second and the more eye-opening thing was that Tamil Nadu actually has capacity which is not being utilized. So that again, the officers were also online. They've taken note of this. And this capacity gap will be removed. Existing capacity at least will be fully utilized before we even think of expansion. That instruction has gone.
Well,
Uttar Pradesh, Rana sir.
Uttar Pradesh.
Understand your Lordship at the outset that Noida, somehow they had filed an affidavit. They should have come to the state of UP. They had filed an affidavit connected writ petition because they are a party there. So I've updated my learned friend with regard to the figures.
But Mr. Mukherjee has prepared a chart. So let him present it. That's better because it's bigger than my note.
You have a copy of this?
I've got a copy. It was all exchange. We have been in touch. Mr. Mukherjee has been guiding me how to present it. Here, this side. Let him present it. Since he has been into it as a counsel, I found that he's given me a questionnaire. You should ask these questionnaires from the
Your Lordships why. When I go in the morning for the sports complex, we still have these little dogs running after cars and motorbikes. So that it's a worrying factor. Though I'm a state council, I must say that we have taken positive. Lordship will have a look at this chart. And my learned friend also has noted in his affidavit, in his table, that there are about 3406 dog pounds. And we have, my lords, if your Lordship will take the first one is by the Noida authority.
So Noida doesn't have any ABC center, which is what I have projected in this.
There's one ABC center.
There is one. Acha, oh, sorry. So it was not. Okay. There is one for 50 state dogs. I think affidavit mein nahi tha. The first one. First one.
Then ABC centers, daily capacity, is all here, daily capacity per city. So what I've done is I've broken up those two affidavits filed. One, the additional affidavit is updated. So Lordship will have these figures here, 17 municipal corporations. We have daily capacity on the last line of the right-hand side. Every city is given, municipal corporations. Then, my lords, the total number of sterilization, Lordship will find that quite active sterilization, next page. 8 lakhs plus in the state of UP. Noida separately, my lords, more than 41,311. Sterilization is an ongoing process of 2019-20.
Since when 8 lakhs?
2019-20 in Noida, we have those figures.
No, 8 lakhs starting from when?
Period was not specified, but it's an ongoing. It must be an ongoing process, Manoj. Because Noida has been, state of UP has been doing it.
Said about Lucknow.
Lucknow has been said that they are very proactive about doing all this. So it must be part of an ongoing process which started, Manoj.
Because your statistics shows Lucknow is only 10,000, whereas Kanpur has done 18,000.
It depends on, yes, Manoj. City-wise figures which are here, Manoj. These are sterilized and vaccinated. So sterilized in 17 municipal corporations. So these are the figures which are here, madam. So this is an ongoing process. I must tell you, Roshi, the first sterilization camp actually started after the Commonwealth Games, which MCD had actually picked up dogs, and then there was a lot of chaos. They were releasing dogs after sterilization or keeping in dog pounds. And there was a lot of street fights on dogs because they were given territorial animals. So that actually created the ABC rules to be modified also after that. Yes, but the data is as follows. Oh, it is 1st April 25 to 19/1/26 in Lucknow, fellows. And these are all from 1/4/25 onwards. These figures. This is a table here, fellows. In the additional affidavit, we've given that. So, Losh will take it 1/4/25 onwards, fellows.
97,000
Yes.
from 1/4/25.
Yes,
Yes.
that comes to roughly 10,000 per month,
Then
11,000
budget-
per
yes.
month in all over the state.
The entire state.
Yes.
Then budgetary allocation is
Comparatively better than
Yes,
the other
Manoj.
states.
Yes, but the capacity is much more.
Capacity is much
Yes, capacity is there, Manoj. It's just utilization is.
in fact, in the third page, Manoj, supplementary budget, Noida is 8 crores, but 25 crores for the state. We think it will be much more, like personally much more, Manoj. Then there are in Noida 2 dog shelters. We have not stated, but we have identified land of 15,464 square meters for shelter home of 1,000 capacity per municipal corporation district headquarters, Manoj. Your Lordship turns over the page. And it goes on like this, Manoj, where we have done a highway, helpline numbers have been set up. What I've said is, Manoj, at the end, after the figures, I've said that the last page, Manoj, your Lordship don't mind, page 7.
Yes.
That it is submitted that while the state's affidavit reflects that meaningful steps have been taken by the authorities in compliance with the order of this Honorable Court of 711, the process is still underway and substantial work remains to be done. In these circumstances, the court may be pleased to grant some reasonable time, Manoj. Now, if you see the figures, personally speaking, I know it much more is required to be done. It's a huge state, Manoj, 72
Always work in
districts.
progress.
That's
Always work in
So if your Lordship give us that elbow room,
till you start reaching the status
some
percentage of negative population growth.
Yes.
that
Till then, we will have to continue.
that optimum level is a very fluid concept in these matters, Manoj, because 2 dogs will be there, you sterilize, the third one comes up. Birth control rules also, most of the states don't follow, unfortunately. So, Lordship will kindly take this into account and give us some more time to come up with better figures, Manoj.
Some suggestions on the right, a senior can just have on the right where capacity utilization in some of the ABC centers are less, I have identified.
Yes, we'll take care of it.
Yes, so that is one. 2, Noida, my learned colleague says, in fact, I had written subject to correction in bracket for Noida because I was not able to locate it. Then 24 crores budgetary allocation, where are you going to set up the center, what timeline?
We'll come back.
That is not mentioned. So
We'll come
these are
back.
aspects which the state will consider.
I feel 24 crores is inadequate, subject to what the state has to say. The officers were here yesterday. Noida authorities is also doing it. So, somehow they felt that they had to give a separate affidavit. They should have come to the state, because if every state comes up with their authorities and starts filing, there will be chaotic chaos here. So, Lordship will kindly consider this. We'll take care of the suggestion of the learned amicus. And I must commend him, Manoj, for he's left every other work, he's doing this.
So, Milos, Telangana, I'll submit it by tomorrow, Milos. The rest I am done.
Send that brief note.
Yes, Milos. What are the steps, what they will do? Milos?
Lordship
Yes,
will
Mr.
take
Rawat.
that Noida affidavit also on record.
Yes, Milos, it's
File.
separate there. It's not.
No, this file is
Defined.
before.
All right.
And developed. Good answer.
Thank you.
But our affidavit is in Suomoto writ petition 5 of 2025.
Milos, it's 137, file number 137 and 138. I'll just hand over my.
I'm very thankful to my learner friend Lord of pointing out the pages, because
No.
I'm
I'll
little naive to this.
No, Milos. Because should not cause inconvenience to court. File number 137.
In a Suomoto petition,
Yes.
in a Suomoto petition 5 of 25, my lord, the affidavit is
10029 PDF.
Lordship has been able to look at it.
10029 PDF.
10029. Lord, the affidavit is of 24th of
301. Yes, sir. 301.
Sir, आप छोड़ने वाला उनका 2 है आपके 10 पेज
10 पेज वाला affidavit है, बाकी annexures है. वो annexures है
ठीक
sir.
है. So affidavit is 10.
10 pages.
Yes, 10.
10 pages in affidavit and rest are the annexures.
Yes.
Now this affidavit is of the my lord Santosh Kumar Yadav, my lord. He is the chairman of the National Highway, my lord. This is dated 24th of December 2025. Lord, in the order of 7th of November 2025, Lordship had issued three directions, my Lord. One was to ensure the removal of cattle and other stray cattle from the national highways, express highways, and the state highways. Dedicated highway patrol teams and coordinated drive to identify and promptly, my Lord, display the helpline numbers. Now we have, my Lord, the national highway has the 72,300 kilometer of national highway expressways. Now, my Lord, with our team and effort, we have been able to, my Lord, locate 1,317 vulnerable locations, my Lord, spanning over a 1,434 kilometers of the area. Lord, I am supplying the copy of the supply. The stretches, my Lord, which we have though exhibited in Exhibit R38-1, but it is summarized in a short form, Lord, though it is in having a multiple pages, my Lord, with the display photographs. But we have tried to cut down and help the Lordships to have some picture summarily, my Lord. This is the summary of R38-1. Now, my Lord, as per our letter dated 26th of November 2025, Exhibit R38-25, we have communicated to all, these are not R38 to R38-25. It starts from page R38 to
Page number 137.
137 of our annexure, my Lord, the second compendium, addressed to all chief secretaries of the states to comply with the directions of this court, my Lord. And what we have enumerated in the letter is expressed in paragraph 5, my Lord. It is enumerated in paragraph 5. Lord, you may have page 5 of the affidavit, my Lord. The official communications to all states, union territories for the collaboration and joint efforts. To the chief secretaries of all the states and union territories, emphasizing the need for close interdepartmental coordination and administrative oversight at the highest level. Though the said communication, the states, union territories were also requested to implement a mechanism to safely remove the animal upon its identification, isolation by the National Highway authorities on the highway express. We ensure availability and capacity of the shelters, gaushalas, cattle ponds, adoption of the effective mechanism to prevent the abandonment of the cattle stray animals by its or their owners. The aforementioned communication further reiterated the obligation of the states, union territories, in consonance with the directions contained in the order dated 7th November 25, to ensure adequate arrangements for food, water, veterinary care, or available relocated animals in accordance with the provisions of the Prevention of the Cruelty Animals Act and applicable rules. Now, my Lord, we have also established a patrol teams and drafted a standard operating procedure, which is Exhibit R38-26, my Lord. Now, what does it say, my Lord? It has been issued to all the regional offices, project implementation units of the country, of the NHI, my Lord, of course, detailing the protocol for securing, isolating the stray animals from the moving traffic, ensuring safe containment till the arrival of the pickup teams of the respective state or the local authorities for relocation to the designated gaushalas. These teams will, while isolating the stray animals, shall coordinate with the local authorities for pickup and relocation of the stray animals by the respective concerned authorities and will ensure the safe containment of the stray animal till the arrival of the pickup teams from the respective state or local authorities for stray animals relocation to shelters or gaushalas identified and designated by the state. So, my Lord, we cannot undertake this exercise in isolation. It has to be with the coordination of all the local authorities, my Lord. No, my Lord, as far as the helpline number is concerned, we have gone way ahead, my Lord, and we have already displayed the number 1033, and it is coordinated with the number 1112, my Lord, which is the integrated and integrated with this. This is the helpline is 1033 and emergency response number, which we always see on the display, is 112, my Lord. This is being integrated so that anyone who sights the animal, my Lord, can always call upon the.
Why can't you create an app wherein any person who sees the stray cattle can upload a picture?
Yes.
So that you can identify
yes,
the location and
we
then
will
act
do that.
accordingly.
We will do that also.
That's a
Yes,
simple
we will
visual.
do that.
We will have visuals.
We will note down. We will do that.
Yes.
But and we will display the Lord numbers also so that
Of course.
the same manner and the fashion the Lordship is directed us, my Lord. Now, my Lord, we have now, my Lord, I will like to pass on. I would like to take the Lordship's The, my lord, another compendium, that is the annexures 38.1 to 38.27.
Documents filed by us.
Lord, as far as this integration of number is concerned, 1033 with 112, my lord, we have been able to do it with 20 states. 5 are still left out, and these are, my lord, Ladakh, Jharkhand, Assam, Bihar, Delhi, Telangana, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. They have assured us that they will do it and finish it by April 2026.
Oh.
This we have stated in page 8 of our affidavit, my lord. Now, Lordship may kindly see the Lord Compendium Exhibit 831, which we have, the summary of which we have given is, Lord, these are the locations, the vulnerable locations we have given in a tabulated form to point out that these have to be actually addressed and taken care of, my lord. Now, my lord, what would happen, what I envision is, suppose we have now issued the directions, my lord. Lordship have to keep the matter alive, my lord. What would happen, my lord? Whether they have undertaken the exercise, yes.
Yes.
If they have undertaken exercise, then they should be directed to file a status report that how many number of accidents have reduced after the
Reduction of accident, how many cattle have been removed?
yes, my lord. Now, my
That
lord,
will be commensurate
yes.
with the number of
Now, my lord, the
accidents.
difficulty which comes to us is, my lord,
Yes.
and which we normally, being a, my lord, I've been also having attached to the village, my lord, having an agriculture background, little bit of when my grandfather and father had the agriculture land. Now we don't have any. My lord, what happens is any male calf is born in a village, my lord, who, my lord, keeps the cattle. It is
Abundant,
abundant.
it is right away now, yes.
It is, and my lord, it is not registered. It is not even, my lord, have a, you can say chipping also, my lord. Or, and then it is, my lord, then it goes around and moves around, and it, of course, will go to the, my lord, highway also. And because on both sides of highway, my lord, there are grass.
Yes.
And of course, for feeding, definitely it will be attracted to that, my lord. Now, our, my lord, concern is that this should be nipped in the bud, my lord. All the villagers should be sensitized that this should not be done, and there should be local authorities, a gaushalas, or a centers, or a shelters, that these.
Why can't you just loud thinking? There are these very, very sensitive stretches where the problem is excessive. Why can't you ask the concessionaires to set up a facility? Say one facility in 100 kilometers. You are making hell of a lot of money.
From collecting of the toll plaza.
Yes.
And maintaining the roads also.
So that will be a part of CSR.
We can explore that. We can
wherever there is a difficulty of not having a cattle pound or a goshala in a nearby accessible area, why can't you start that? Or you means you can speak to the concessionaire.
And we can have the response and see whatever they have responded to, and then we can sort it out.
They don't need to depend on the local authority for removal once you say that you have cordoned off. You are waiting for the team to arrive. That will take hours to get.
What will happen? The concessionaire will, of course, have to connect with the local authorities for having the purchase of the land, lease of the land, permissions, various all authorities. They have to be, my lord, connected and contacted, my lord.
Once you start the process, it will work out.
And we will see what difficulties they face or they may not face, my lord.
Of course.
That will be seen, my lord. Now, my lord, another thing is, my lord, there are very few gaushalas in various municipalities, in the local authorities. And, my lord,
Rajasthan has got a plenty.
yes, Rajasthan has it. Even Chandigarh has very limited, my lord, because now it has become a tri-city. And, my lord, when sometimes I also go to the gaushalas, my lord, they are overcrowded.
That's right.
So there is hardly any space, my lord. The villagers have to, like, my lord, in a village, like in Punjab and Haryana, we have a village common land act. All the villages, my lord, pool a land and keep it for a common purposes. So one of the aim and object should be that this land, not for only agriculture purposes, for sheltering the stray animals like the, my lord, the male calves or male bulls, my lord, they should be kept there and should be maintained, my lord. Otherwise, they will be roaming around, my lord.
Can't stop
And the district administration, my lord, should also be directed to make it a mandatory for all the villagers, either through the sarpanch or through the village head in the southern part of the countries, to register any animal, my lord, which is born like in a birth and death rate, my lord, in the human beings we follow. The same thing should be also there, so that there is a record of it, my lord. Yes. Now the second part is, my lord, now the milching of the cow is, my lord, for a few years. After that, my lord, once it loses the commercial value, my lord, it is also left, my lord, and abundant, my lord. This is also biggest difficulty. We cannot, my lord, control this menace until unless it should be, my lord, nipped, and some kind of a SOP or some kind of a directions, guidelines are issued to the local authorities so that it doesn't, my lord, fall through the and come through onto the highways, my lord, because most of the highways are, my lord, bounded by the that steel, my lord, railings. But when you cross sometimes the city, my lord, their access points are there, my lord. And that is the place where these stray animals, my lord, enter.
Their monitoring is required.
Yes, their monitoring, we can install the cameras also, but still monitoring with the help of the local authority is very important, my lord. Otherwise, it is not possible to, my lord, Lord, but there are certain cases which,
6 of accidents post compliance.
yes,
That of course, why can't the NHI maintain?
we can, my lord, we can call upon the all authorities. We will keep a record of it.
Statistics.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
find out the effect.
On the highways, definitely we
Yeah,
can,
on the
my lord,
highway
and we'll come to know and we can report it to the court also, my lord, because since the court is monitoring that how many number of accidents have come down drastically. Yes, cattle, of course, the stray animals, my lord, dogs we are not so. Dogs is against the problem of the local authorities, my lord.
See, dog related accidents
No,
ultimately.
even highways, dog accidents do take place sometimes.
Yes, some very rare, very rarely. Very
In
rarely.
applying your brakes or.
What happens, my lord, sometimes,
do get into
Lordship
trouble.
Lordship would know from, since Lordship is from Rajasthan. Lord, Rajasthan has a border with the other country, neighboring countries. You know. These and calves or whatever the, Lord, the stray cattle, Lord, once they lose the commercial value, they are carried, my lord, it is kind of a bootlegging, my lord.
That is more towards the eastern part, not in Rajasthan. Rajasthan, the entire border is fenced. Nothing of the sort can happen.
Some part, my lord, it is vulnerable. Lordship, I agree.
It's just not possible.
So, my lord, it is left.
Totally fenced and continuously monitored by BSF.
Yes.
24/7.
But this is what my information is, what I wanted to share, Lordship.
Come rain or high water, immaterial.
So they are let loose, my lord, and they cross the border, and Lordship know what happens over there, my lord.
They can't cross the border.
No, not here, my lord, where it is no fencing, my lord, they cross.
The entire border from Gujarat, Kutch to Punjab, top of Punjab, it's entirely fenced.
Lord, I'll explain, my lord. As far as fencing is concerned, very light, small example. Chandigarh Golf Club has a fencing, my lord. Around there is a.
Have you seen this fencing on the border?
Yes, my lord, I've seen. I've gone to Khemkaran Sahib. I was inspecting. I had to do the inspection.
20 feet high fencing.
It high, my lord, but still, my lord, it is pierceable. Sometimes, my lord, it's pierceable.
Rare, okay.
They jump over. Anyway, my lord, now the other problem is, my lord, as far as Kerala is concerned, my lord, I now would like to, my lord, take to lordships the affidavit filed by the amicus on the 28th of the report, my lord, the note for hearing. Lordship may kindly.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is 28th, my lord. Now, lordship may have district-wise, state-wise, my lord. The first one is, my lord, state of Andhra Pradesh. Now, lordship may have page 6. No, they have said that they have removed 204 stretches of on highways have been identified, where stray cattle are frequently found within the area of urban land area, urban local bodies. 414 cattle have been shifted from the highways to ponds, shelters. Signboards have been installed in various places, displaying the details of the helpline numbers and facilitating the computers to inform the complainant or the grievance regarding the stray animals. So they have done some exercise in pursuance to our, my lord, communications R38.1. Now, lordship may have the next state is the state of Bihar, and lordship may have page 9, page 11. They have now referred to our letter, my lord. National Highway has white letter dated 2nd of January 2026 provided an updated report with the details regarding the stretches which are prone to ingress of stray cattle, which is at page 68 to 105 of the affidavit. Government of Bihar has identified the affected places where stray dogs, animals have created problems, and the total number of such identified places is 757. So, my lord, these have to be addressed and followed up, my lord, subsequently, because otherwise it will not help. Now, next page, my lord, 13 is very important.
For the NHI authorities or the concerned.
We will, lordship may direct us, we will also follow and
coordinate with the
coordinate. Yes, definitely. Lord, it is a coordinated effort and exercise, my lord, it can't be done unilaterally.
Don't worry.
Page 13, my lord.
Direction we'll give.
State of Chhattisgarh, my lord. 1,28,490, my lord. This is quite a number. Straight removed from the highways, 20,781 cattle has been sheltered in various gaushalas. There is an administrative approval for establishment of 36 gaudham with a capacity of 200 cattle. Now, my lord, 1,28,000 has been removed. 200 is the capacity. I don't know where the other would go and would be kept, my lord. That's a big. We are bewildered and it is totally.
Something wrong with the figures.
Yes, looks like it is.
7th November, 1,24,20.
Cannot be.
28,000
It may be 12,000, my lord, instead of 1,28,000.
Then say that 20,000 have been housed, sheltered in Goshalas.
Yes, 2,000. 20,000, yes.
Check the bill. Can't.
I'll just check it.
Maybe
There must be some typos.
Because if there were 1,28,000.
only 20,000, where have the remaining gone?
There was no place to drive.
Yes, my lord.
I'll just check it.
It was a free.
Absolutely, practically impossible to imagine, my lord, to
Right,
measure.
for a ride on the highway for
Yes,
cattle only.
yes, lord.
For highways, what the NHI, my suggestion, sir, I do not interrupt. Wherever it's possible to fence to prevent coming in, NHI will
That they have done.
Yes.
In their affidavit, they have pointed.
Yes.
They have put up the.
put up these
Fencing.
photographs. Yes. Wherever, like it goes through sometimes through villages and towns, NH goes through villages and towns, is not possible. That would, they will have to have a coordination
This
officer.
coordination will have to.
Yes, with the district administration.
Monitoring, continuous monitoring.
Yes, Manoj, that is something I had in mind. Manoj, I'll just check this Chhattisgarh video.
Now, lordship, may have page 15 of State of Goa. My lord, they say they have their own scheme, Goa Stray Cattle Management Scheme of 2021. And they have not pointed out with regard to any detection or on the highways, my lord. Goa people have to tell us. Now, State of.
Mr. Rawal, this reporting can be done by the NHI.
Yes,
You
lord.
can-
So we will follow. We will
Started monitoring.
Yes.
Get back with the figures.
Those states which are, my lord, wanting in their explanation.
States, wherever your highways are passing through, the entire stretch, since you have started monitoring, you get back with the figures.
We will.
Have statistics and come back, say after 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
And pointing out whatever has been mentioned.
Yes.
Precisely.
Precisely. Not even whatever has been mentioned.
And besides,
What has been the effect
yes,
of whether compliance has been
Compliances.
hit or not?
compliances.
Simple, because then responsibility of both will come.
Yes, Lord.
You will have to say that we have reported.
We have
and
discharged our duty, yes.
Precisely.
Page 16 is with regard to Gujarat, my lord. 38 stresses have been identified by the Chief Engineer, Gujarat Circle. Vulnerable spots and patrol teams are functioning, my lord. Now, the state of Haryana, my lord, has come out with at page 21. We have seen, my lord, they are lagging somewhere, my lord, and lacking somewhere. We will definitely monitor and issue directions. Chart page 33 shows that 23 distinct number of stretches have been identified by the state which are prone to ingress of the cattle. Ingress of the cattle, it also indicates the number of stray cattle identified and regulated and dedicated highway patrol teams. 3261 stray cattle have been rehabilitated from the highways. Earlier also this drive of removal cattle had been undertaken, but what has it done? It is still missing. There is a missing link. Now, my lord, state of Himachal Pradesh is at page 23. The Animal Husbandry Department has been directed to conduct a survey in the month of November, December 25 for the spot identification of the stray cattle. And they have been able to, my lord, identify 3,001 stray cattle at 232 spots, my lord. Now, state of Jharkhand at page 28. They have also,
Jharkhand ends at 26.
20.
Jharkhand doesn't say
but
anything
as far as
about-
stray cattle is concerned, sorry,
They were-
26, sorry. Jharkhand has not stated, so Karnataka at page 28 has such.
People can.
Yes.
Yes.
Geolocation.
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely.
The location.
Not comes the Kerala. But page 31 is the Kerala, my lord. The government has decided to utilize the services of the existing patrolling teams, helplines in the state of surveillance of stray animals on the highways, and necessary instructions have been issued in this regard. The health squads of the local bodies are monitoring the highways day and night to avoid the accidents due to accident crossing of the stray animals. Lord, in Kerala, I have a little experience of, Lord, entire stretch of the highways of the Kerala is, Lord, on both sides, left side are, they are, Lord,
Urbanized. Almost
urbanized.
everything is urbanized.
We cannot come to know when the town comes, when the village comes, and when the city comes.
They're all connected.
No distinct
And Lord, the agriculture fields are far behind. So there are hardly any chances of stray cattle, Lord, coming to the highways. Like in Punjab and Haryana, it is on the side of the highways, so chances are more, my Lord. So Kerala, my Lord, at beaches also we don't find, except the stray dogs, we don't find any
We
stray
have
cattle.
stated in our affidavit that there is, most of the cattle are domesticated. They are not seen commonly in the roads. There is no stray cattle issue.
Therefore, with an experience, my Lord, I am sharing also, it is actually so. Page 33, it's a huge state, my Lord, and page 34, Lord, you may kindly see. They have only, my Lord, identified 69 stretches, but have not been able to, my Lord, ascertain, though we will be making an exercise and getting the information, how many stray cattle have been identified.
This task of patrolling will have to be of the NHI.
Yes.
Or the
That's-
concessionaire, whosoever it is.
Yes, yes.
You don't need to leave it to the state.
We will not,
Because
we
you already
cannot.
have- You already have your patrolling
We
vehicles
have.
for various purposes.
Yes, yes.
So this can be one of the tasks assigned to the patrolling teams. You
For
don't
removing
need-
the accident
you don't
victims.
need an additional infrastructure for that.
And already, my Lord, I will be in the end, my Lord, giving the details that how many SOPs have been issued and how many meetings have been held. I'll be just passing on that information. Now, state of Maharashtra, my Lord, Lordship may see at page 36, 499 stray cattle from 29 municipal corporations and 3,547 stray from 395 municipal council. Bombay, my Lord, Maharashtra is BMC is the richest municipal corporation, my Lord. Have been removed from the road and shifted to the Gaushalas. 2691 stray cattle removed from the roads and shifted to Gaushalas. Now comes the Odisha, my Lord, at page 39. 494 cattle have been removed from the state highways, national highways, 75 cattle from the roads, 25 stray cattle from national highway, 114 stretches have been found by the authorities. 18 vehicles are required for transportation of the cattle and 37 shelters are required for shifting cattle. Of course, my Lord, we will be having the patrolling team. But, my Lord, for lifting the cattle, my Lord, you need a big vehicles, my Lord, big lorries. Because they are keeping in with their enormous size.
Modified vehicles. for
Yes,
that.
modified and enormous size of the animal. We can't pick up, have one lorry for 2 animals. It has to be at least for 4, 5, 6, at least 10. And trained staff, my Lord. Because they have a big
But
ones,
where
my
are
Lord.
they?
Somebody cannot get injured.
Gauchalas are there, the vehicles are.
Those people, they
So coordination is the only.
Yes, yes, yes.
Also,
it's the only solution.
Identify cordon off and coordinate.
Yes, Lord. Now comes, my Lord, Haryana, my Lord. Punjab, my Lord. Punjab have set so at page 40. They have also not, my Lord, pointed out how many cattle.
No statistics.
Yes, no statistics have come.
Mr. Rawal, in any of the states, anything special you wish to point out, you point
No,
out,
no.
otherwise it's generally the same.
Yes, my Lord, generally same. Lord, I'll cut short the. Now, my Lord, I am passing on now a detailed chart where, my Lord, we have been able to have meetings with 21 states. Chandigarh, Goa, and Kerala, and we have not been able to. Chandigarh is there, sorry.
What is the result?
Goa and Kerala.
Outcome of those meetings.
Goa, Kerala, and Haryana.
What is the outcome of those meetings?
Yes, Lordship may see on the Yes,
brief.
my lord, we had a meeting,
Hmm.
SOP has been issued, they have all issued the instructions. Only, my lord, Andhra Pradesh, Delhi and Rajasthan, no meetings have been held so far.
Right?
My lord, they have not come forward so far despite our letters.
Rajasthan has not come forward.
Yes,
Very serious. matter.
sorry to say that, my lord, I am extremely sorry for saying that.
Strange.
Where is Mr. Sharma?
Mr. Shivmangal Sharma.
State of Rajasthan. Ms. Bhatti was appearing.
Even Punjab also, my lord, they have to be called upon.
You should be held responsible for that.
I had now very less links with the Punjab, my lord.
You can't say
It
what
is
the guy is.
actually what is a way past my jurisdiction, my lord.
Now Mr. Raval is Kerala.
More of Kerala.
So, my lord, these three states we have not been able to have meeting, and we are, my lord,
Rajasthan, Punjab and
Goa.
Goa, Punjab, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Delhi.
Delhi. 5.
We are where we are located to.
Delhi would hardly be having any kind of this highway wise. You have
Delhi would not
stray
be having.
cattle or this thing. It's all total.
Even Maharashtra also we have not been. Sorry to point out, Lord, Maharashtra has also not been.
Maharashtra also not.
Yes, Lord, they have not come forward. No, they are silent. Others all have issued the instructions, circulars to the PWD departments, to the animal husbandry, municipal corporations. SOP has been issued, and we will get back, Lord, and report the minimization of the accidents.
Compliance
Definitely.
is reported.
Yes, definitely it has to be.
Letters and.
So, my lord, these are the states.
Doesn't take you anywhere.
And whatever, my lord, in case these states after the hearing comes forward to us, my lord, and contacts us, my lord, we will definitely, whatever the outcome of the meeting will share with this court, my lord, what has happened. And we'll commence work, my lord.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you. So really, you are for? Yes.
We've also filed an affidavit.
What have you said in your affidavit?
I am, well, it's on the rabies.
Hmm.
That, well, it's, but my affidavit somehow registry is, oh, thank you so much.
Soft copy is not uploaded?
I'll just point out,
Soft copy? अच्छा, okay. Like,
9, my lords.
physical copy दीजिए.
Well, it's in the order of 7th November, there were 2 directions. One, that all the central run institutions and the ministries have to appoint a nodal officer. For that, the instructions have been issued, and in most of the ministries and the central run institutions, there is a nodal officer already appointed. Since this affidavit was filed on 10th of January, so there is some information which is lacking, but the compliances are still date coming from the institutions and ministries that the nodal officers are being appointed and have been appointed. The second aspect which I wanted to bring before my lords is on page 9, which is the steps taken by the Ministry of Health Family Welfare to prevent and control deaths due to rabies in human. That, my lords, page 10, though, my lords, public health and sanitation is a state subject. However, my lords, the union government strengthens the states in terms of budgetary allocation, my lords. The para 12, the manufacturing, import, distribution and marketing of anti-rabies vaccines and serums in India is regulated and governed as per the provisions of Drugs and Cosmetics Act by the Central Drugs Standard Control Organization. That under the National Health Mission of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, we provide support to the states and UTs for these life-saving drugs under the National Free Drug Initiative. Then, my lords, we have National Rabies Control Program, which is controlled, my lords, by the National Center for Disease Control, Director General of Health Services under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. My lords, we come to para 15, where we say that under the National Health Mission funds are provided for National Rabies Control Program for capacity building of the healthcare staff, for procurement of rabies vaccines and rabies immunoglobulin,
Yes.
awareness generation for rabies prevention and control, review meetings, monitoring and surveillance, establishment of model anti-rabies clinics and wound washing facilities. under the National Rabies Control Program, around 1,66,470 medical officers, paramedical staff, and nurses have been trained in dog bite management from 2019 to February 2025. Under the National Rabies Control Program, a National Technical Advisory Committee, NTAC, has been constituted under the chairmanship of the Director General of Health Services, White OM so-and-so. Subsequently, the committee was reconstituted as per OM dated February 10, 2023. The National Technical Advisory Committee is responsible for advising stakeholders on rabies biologicals, ensuring adherence to best practices in vaccination and treatment, prioritizing operational research, and evaluating implementation progress. The true copy of the OM Smalas we have annexed as R7. Under the National Rabies Control Program, the National Action Plan for Dog-Mediated Rabies Elimination was conceptualized and jointly launched by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in collaboration with Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying on September 28, 2021. A National Joint Steering Committee for Rabies Elimination has been constituted under the chairmanship of Secretary MOHFW and co-chairmanship of Secretary Department of Animal Husbandry, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, and reconstituted Wide OM so-and-so to formulate policy, legislations and framework for regulatory mechanism and to monitor and provide guidance for implementation of dog-mediated rabies elimination plan in country. The members of the National Joint Steering Committee consists of Ministry of Rural Development, Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Education. So we have taken all the ministries and this information is well disseminated to each of these ministries. Then, my lords, in line with the National Joint Steering Committee, a communication has been sent from the Secretary HFW to all states and UTs to constitute state and district level Joint Steering Committee for Rabies Elimination for monitoring and reviewing the National Rabies Control Program by this OM dated 26 July 22.
That's all right.
Well, then there are city task forces which are there in para 19. Para 20, my lords, also there is a national action plan for elimination of dog-mediated rabies from India by 2030.
So what is the effect of this plan? Whether you put it into...
It is in action. It is in action.
Is there any reduction?
My lords,
You put the plan in action.
my lords, what is being done is that every case of dog bite has to be notified. So, my lords, the first and foremost is that we should know whether... Yes, reporting is very essential because that was not being done earlier. So now these are notified and as many as 25 states have already notified this. All these dog bite cases, they have to notify. And these task forces are there. Budgetary allocation is done.
Some kind of connect between use of a rabies vaccine and the notification of the dog bite.
That's correct, my lords.
You start using that statistics. That ultimately takes you there only.
My lords, on the next occasion...
Maybe cases wherein anti-rabies vaccine is used for different other animal bites also.
Yes.
But generally it is for dog bites.
Generally it is for
That should
dogs.
be the guiding data.
Well, in fact, in the next affidavit, we'll come up with the data for each state if we have the number of dog bites cases which we have received from the states and how the states are implementing. Well, I have a short note also which I can just
Please pass
text
it.
across. I'm not taking through the note, my lords. I'm obliged.
Yes, Ms. Karia, you are for the Animal Welfare Board
Yes,
of
sir.
India.
Yes, sir. There are 76 centers as per our record which are recognized.
By
But
you.
there are certain pending applications with us, but within 6 months, most of the centers which are run before 2020 rule came in, they were to comply with certain formalities. Those are pending with us. There are more than 250 applications, my lords. But
Since when are they pending?
these only are pending. But as per the last order of my lords,
No, since when are these applications pending? How long?
my lords, after my lords' orders, also only many applications have flooded.
After 7/11 order.
Yes, sir.
That's all right.
My lords,
How much time do you take to clear all these applications? Either you reject them or you recognize them.
there are some of them are incomplete, so that's been intimated. But the state data which has been given, we have filed the affidavit on 27th, my lords. That data reveals 883 running center all over the country.
Your approval is only for
76.
odd.
But what they're claiming is many states states. That's, I'm talking about as per the state, data given by the state. So there are 883 running, but there are not yet recognition been given by us.
But
Nobody
what
has
is the
applied
process of-
also.
What is
So
the process of recognition? Is there any physical verification or only you?
Section 3 of the ABC rules provide a detailed procedure. They have to have a detailed infrastructure for it, and then the concern.
Is there a physical verification
Yes,
done
Lords.
by the board?
My lords, yes,
Does the board have the wherewithal to do it?
they do have in tie-up with the respective state animal husbandry board does it with the tie-up with the other AOWOs which are assigned to along with them.
Bar Council of India, Metal Council.
What is happening in the centers which you are not recognizing?
So they are still running. That's what the data says. My lord, there are surprising data where the dog population is less in Uttarakhand, but the sterilization has happened more. So that's also another.
Obvious. The
My lord,
reasons
this
are
is an
obvious.
affidavit.
Reasons are obvious.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is aware of it. How much grant is given?
Uh, let's say this better.
Very good.
Less. Correct.
All right. So the only request to the AWBI is whatever applications are pending, you must
That
process
means
that
process and my lord.
with expedience, and
Experience.
either you reject them within a specified time or you grant them.
So, my lords, and the respective states also can be directed to comply with this because so that we get the more sterilization centers and we can approve them
Very
as
good.
soon as possible.
All right. That's all? We can,
Transfer case, state of Karnataka, I was in microchipping. I haven't.
we've already heard all the parties.
It's a transfer case. but
Yes, even transfer cases, we have heard counsels.
I had a personal bereavement, I could not address.
All right.
Tuesday, I guess 10 minutes.
No, not Tuesday. Today we are closing it.
I had a personal bereavement.
You can give in your note by Tuesday, no problems.
5 minutes on Tuesday, my lord.
No 5 minutes. This is a special bench constituted, Mr. Council, please understand. Yes. You send your written brief, we will consider it. What is your problem? You want to address, you address now 5 minutes, whatever you want to say.
Saying is, my lord.
You are opposing microchipping.
Yes, my lord.
Very well, you put in your reasons in the note and we will consider it.
Just 5 minutes on Tuesday, I won't take more than
Why
5
Sorry.
not right now?
No.
The same argument you can make right now. We are
No,
giving you the opportunity.
I had a bereavement, my mother expired yesterday. I do not enough, I'm just in case of 2 minutes on Tuesday, I'll give a detailed note also there. Otherwise, I won't have made this request.
You give your note, we will record your submission. Note your submission.
But it's also
No.
Tuesday, my lords. Otherwise, I will not.
We are sorry for the loss, but then we cannot assemble again.
Just 2 minutes.
You give your detailed note. लिख लिए. We have heard Mr. Gaurav Agarwal, none of the makers, Mr. Amit Rawal, Learned Counsel appearing for NHAI, Ms. Manisha Karia, Learned Counsel appearing for Animal Welfare Board of India, and Ms. Achna Pathak Dave, Learned ASG appearing for the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And Mr. So-and-so, your good name?
Kirit Javli.
Kirit,
Kirit Javli.
Kirit,
Yes, that's right.
Kirit Javli, Javali.
Transfer case number is 48 of 2000.
In transfer case number so-and-so,
48 of 2026.
48 of 2026.
Yes.
Very good. Orders reserved.
Lords, would your lordship just hear a 2-minute rejoinder, my lords?
No rejoinder in this.
Hand over a short note.
Every
We can hand over a short
councils
note.
are free to submit their written briefs within a week.
Very well, very good.
We have just mentioned within a week you can do it. You don't have to do it right now on our head. Soft copies may be uploaded, huh? Brief soft copies may be uploaded, yes.
But some of the states, the learned amicus did not refer to it because they are smaller states.
Yeah,
We have filed the affidavits,
Very
lords, my lords, my.
like Arunachal and all, they have filed their affidavits.
We have filed.
Yes.
We have
You are appearing for?
state of Sikkim, my lords.
Very good.
I
That is-
am for Uttarakhand, our affidavits are also.
Ah.
But in amicus note, he considered only last affidavit. Our 30th October affidavit.
Yes, yes. We'll take care of that. Amicus has already.
Lordship, I am waiting for UT of Lakshadweep. We have already filed affidavit, compliance affidavit. UT of Lakshadweep, Lordship.
My lord, permit me to give the written submission, my lord, in the connected case, my lord, SLP, my lord.
Yes, everyone is free to give written submissions. We have just said within a week you can do it.
You have to file it in the. No, the hard copy I
No, soft copy you have to upload. Hard copies will not be accepted. Soft copy to the registry. ये रखिएगा अपने पास संभाल करके नाम के लिए.
My contention which I am raising is related to religious aspects also, because culling of dog with otherwise in Pitra Paksh, the offerings are being made. So there are certain things which are there. Even Manusmriti, it has recitals of.
All right, all right.
These are the things which I wanted to place.
You mentioned it in your note, na?
I have already done that. I've got a hard copies also as your.
No, provide a soft copy.
That will do additionally.
No, we do not take hard copies. Enough of hard. It will be.
But it will be convenient if the lordship is done.
Fine.
My appearance may be noted in case.